Hello, all of my gardening friends. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you all for showing back up to meet me in my garden. In this video today, I would love to talk about different things with you all. One being my amazing citrus tree planter. I know you all thinking by now, oh, she's gonna go crazy. I ain't gonna go crazy, but I got to stand with what I think is good, okay? So, this is my citrus tree planter. I was confused about what I was going to put inside of this planter. What I decided to do was to put my stressed out looking mandarin orange tree inside of here, okay? So, that's what we decided to pull out of that whiskey barrel that we had over there. Is this tree. I thought that this tree would be really pretty. In my head, I visioned it in my head. But mandarin oranges, orange, green foliage, and this beautiful planter. That's what my mind was thinking. So I felt like this tree was really stressing out over there in that whiskey barrel. So what we decided is let's give it a little more room just to see if that will help it out a little bit more, okay? So went on ahead and put it in here. And also, I wasn't sure, because y'all got to remember, I'm just a kindergartner, how much I should have been watering it. I tried to think in my mind that, okay, maybe it don't need to be watered that much because it's a tree that really grow in the, southern states and warm tropical kind of climates. That's what my mind was thinking, okay? But they said that we can definitely grow it here in Zone 7A. We just may need to take it in the wintertime, okay? So to take it in the wintertime, it was going to be very hard for us to try to pick up that whiskey barrel. So these are the wheels that it has on side of it. It has 4 sets of wheels, 2 sets of locks on it, okay? That's something that I really do like about it, okay? Due to the fact that I am not sure how I should be watering, because like I said, I'm a kindergartner. I also liked it that it came with a floater gauge, okay? So once we put this water in here, it's a self-watering system. So it lets me know that if I need to refill it. Now, it was on full the other day, which is the first one. Then this is just letting me know it's halfway full, okay? And when it go all the way down, it lets me know, okay, it needs to be watered. So I'm going to kind of go with that. Now, these curled leaves, they scare me. But I feel like down here it's looking much better than it was at first, okay? Now, I tried to put it back into some of the native soil that was in there, which was very sandy. I almost wish I would have went and bought another bag of like play sand and kind of just mixed it into the soil some, okay? So, and I think I just used, like black cow and another pot mix in there and the native soil that it was with, okay? So, I already said my prayer about this tree. Lord, bless this tree, cause it to prosper, cause it to increase. Let it give us fruit in due season. I prayed that in Jesus' name. I got to believe that this tree is going to grow. I just got to have faith, I want this tree to live. This is something that if I can really get this really going how I want to and get those trees, I will be getting me probably another one of these and buying me another mandarin orange tree. That's facts, okay? So that is my 17-inch, I believe it is. I believe it's a 17-inch, if I'm not mistaken, citrus tree planter from Vigo self-watering system, okay? Beautiful and pretty. I love this olive green is the color. I preferred another color, but that color will go great with oranges hanging off of it. You get the right color, fruit trees. Just think about that. Just imagine what you can have inside of there, okay? So that is that. Next, I want to talk about this stinking compost tea y'all told me about. It definitely stinks. So when I come out in my backyard, I smell it, okay? But I'm okay with it, okay? So let me get this tea and let you all know what's inside of it. Now, this is my stinking compost tea, okay? What I have in here is the watermelon rinds, and we also have pineapple rinds in here. I threw about 3 to 4 of the Brussels sprouts that I cut off in here, okay? So, this tea right here, I will be using. Now, I made this more so for my grapevines, okay? Because I heard somebody say it's good to make your own compost tea for it, okay? Instead of using some of the other fertilizers. So I want to start trying to try something natural anyway, because if I can get away from buying that, I will, okay? So they said that when you mix your watermelon rinds and your pineapple rinds together, it makes the tea high in nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus. NPK. That's all my mind was saying. Y'all taught me about NPK. So I was thinking about that. So I was like, oh, okay. So this might be something good. Stinks so bad, I barely wants to use it on things I feel like I can, But I think because it's high in nitrogen, it'd be good for any greenery type things, okay? So we're going to take this up there. I'm going to mix a little because that's what somebody told me. I ain't putting no whole lot because I don't know nothing. I ain't no scientist. I don't know nothing about mixing stuff all together and all of that. So I pour a little bit in there. Look like no more than 2 ounces or 3 ounces in there, okay? So, and again, now the flies was all over. So I'll go up here and I'm going to use a little bit of it on some of my grapevines, okay? This is one of my grapevines that's actually doing good, as you can see. And I call myself coming out here trying to prune it some, but it's starting to get on over there, okay? I might not prune anymore because I did some pruning on the other side and I ended up with just a nice little dead branch that was living, okay? So, let me go ahead and get this in. So, this is my grapevine. It's dry anyway, so I'll go ahead and put it on her. And like I said, it definitely stinks, okay? And here's my other one that already has the grapes on it. So, now, as y'all can see, I'm going to put some inside of my feed too, because it's pretty dry. So, I'm still learning. Somebody was in the comments and they told me that I need to move my pineapple trees out of these buckets, that they too little, that it'll be good to use a 5-gallon bucket. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to harvest out me some of them potatoes over there. And when I harvest out those potatoes, then I go ahead and switch these over. Even though I was loving my little green buckets, okay? But one thing I do know that I learned was these jade and milos, they doing great. But one thing that I did learn that I did not know at first about the pineapple trees, that when you water, that you should be watering right in the center. That's it. They said you don't have to worry about all of the soil and stuff like that. They kind of used to living in the little tropical settings, okay? So, I mean, you don't want your soil to be too dry, but that's just something that I learned. So, I need to try to implement that in. I'm learning. I'm still learning. And I realize that I don't know much but a drip in the ocean, okay? So even though y'all like, oh, well, your stuff look good, it's the Lord's doing. It's marvelous in my sight. It just ain't because I'm a grower. And some of it is just simply get you a seed in the ground, okay? That's just what I think. That's what I believe. I know it's God's doing, because if just a couple months I knew zero about growing anything, I mean, I can't give myself credit for it, okay? From what I learned, that stuff like Happy Frog and Black Cow is good, okay? But I told you all, I'm trying something new on my other beds. I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to let y'all know, because if that works, I'm not about to chase no name. That ain't the only name I'm trying to chase is Jesus. I'm not worried about these other names, and that's just the truth. So, but if you show me a good product and you prove to me, hey, my stuff is good, I can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying? Let truth be truth. So, okay, that's me using my compost tea for the first time. On there, I'm one of them people, I don't want to pour it on everything. Not just yet. I don't want to pour it on everything. I want to make sure everything is okay. And now this fig tree that I got too, even though it looks like it's doing good, it scares me a little. It's a Cadota fig. And I live in zone 7A, as I said. And they said the ones that's good, the fig trees that's good for 7A is the Chicago Hardy fig. Okay? I'm trying to hunt me one of those down. And I had one in my cart and went back and looked the other day. It was gone. It had sold out of it. I wish I would have got it. So I do want to be able to do the little Chicago Hardy figs. So that is something. I don't even know if I really like figs, but I'm trying to just get some fruits going. The kids might love them. You know, I might love it once I taste it, okay? So I want to give it a chance. I want to grow it. If not, somebody gonna like it. I believe that, okay? So that's that. Over here on this side, I just don't know because I'm just learning that no, when the fall time come, all your summer crops, they look tacky and junky. It's a mess to me. So I'm just about ready to just start pulling up stuff. Like, look, these is my tomatoes. It's trying to keep going for me. It look like it's down on its last leg, okay? So that's fine, but they down. They down on their last leg, okay? This mint, it just gotta go. It gotta go. And what I did do on one of my other mints is I cut it down. And once I cut it down, it did start trying to come back once I put it in a shaded area. So, okay, that is something that I did learn that, hey, cut your mint back, okay? So I know that it's tough and I still smell it because I still got good leaves on there, okay? So that's that over here, but we about to be done with that. My bed that's over here that I pretty much then pulled up everything and harvested out. My potatoes, what I'm thinking about is planting me some more potatoes, get it cleaned out, cover it up, and just plant potatoes in it, okay? So I want to eliminate myself from buying potatoes, so that's what I'm thinking about doing with that bed for the fall, grabbing me some red potatoes, okay? So we kind of then cleaned it up just a little bit over here, just to try to prep it, okay? So what's left inside of this bed over here is I still have my celery growing, okay? It's been growing for a while. But if you can see the stalks and stuff in there, that's my celery. Here, I told y'all I was having a hard time germinating my carrots, but I started getting carrots over here. It looked like. I definitely have the carrot tops. I call it the little carrot hair. But I definitely have that over here, okay? If you all can see. And it's growing pretty good. Yeah, this is why I don't want to mess with it. It ain't did nothing. But I got all the tops. I could be using the tops. It's my little, I think he called it a 4th of July tomato that he had gave me. I do got a couple of, you know, they kind of got a purple tint to them. They red, but it's a cherry tomato. And it's not producing a whole lot. I got the greenery, but I haven't seen a lot. But I do see a few in there. You know, it's growing. It just definitely been taking its sweet time. And that tastes like a tomato. And I ain't no big tomato fan. It got a tart. It just kind of got a tang to it, okay? So that's what only thing we still have growing over here. Celery, carrots, if I could ever get some carrots, because I got that old woody type mix over here, and some tomatoes. The melons and my cucumbers. Look at the foliage is just really dying back. It's just dying back. I don't know if that's it. Whatever we got, that's what we might better just try to do the best we can. The greenery then died back. I just got a few little bitty watermelons all the way in the back there. Okay. So Mr. Kindergartner was just basically saying, this over with. We need to take what we got. The vine is completely brown and dead on it, okay? So I don't feel like I had a good success this year. No, I didn't. There ain't no feel. I didn't. On watermelon, I'm going to crack this open, see how it goes. Next year, I'll already be on it. April, I had them seeds in the ground. I'll be watering, and I will be feeding them probably every morning. I mean, every week. Every week. People just don't want to let you be great, I tell you. Anyway, Lord have mercy. I was over there, and while I'm recording, I see the little baby over here just taking my grapes off, stealing. So it wasn't a bird that was stealing. It's this little kid. So we'll let him taste it first. How it taste, babe? Good? Oh, it must be good. He trying to go back in here. They full of seeds, that's for sure. But this little baby sure love them. I got to keep him out of my garden because he is a crumb snatcher. It's good? Okay. I just want to grow some grapes. Have them hanging everywhere. All right, here's my little watermelon that was from up there at the top. It has that little, it's dried out. All the leaves is dying up there. I don't believe I could have kept it going with this dry tendril, okay, on her. So we'll just go ahead and crack it open. As you can see, it's not that red, okay? I don't feel like I did a great job this year with the watermelons. I'm going to work so hard next year on this. Again, it's not bad. I bought watermelon from the store that tastes like this. I taste just a little bit of the sugar. Just not a lot. It's not a lot. And I'm not telling you it's good. It's not good. I'm gonna let. It ain't overdue though. It's not overdue. He think it's overdue because it kind of got the. Oh Lord, the man done coughed. He's trying to act like my stuff really, really bad. It's not that bad.
No, it's
not. It's edible. Big time. You want another piece? Is that a sign? We didn't do good with watermelon. That's what I'll say. Next year, I'm just not going to let the enemy wear out my patience.
It's a little sweet.
I'm not going to let the enemy wear out my patience. We have to keep going. We have to keep going. We cannot be discouraged. We can't give up just because something. This is my first year. This is my first year growing a sugar baby. I don't know. I ain't know. Did we know what a sugar baby was? I don't know. Have we ever seen that in the store? I don't think so. And sometimes I buy small melons, especially when we going camping and we don't need that much because it's just us. It's not bad. And I'm not going to let the enemy wear out my patience. I shall return. Okay? I shall return. And I'm coming back with more knowledge to grow it, with more knowledge.
So you're in the first grade?
I don't know if I've been in first grade, but I'm going to still be growing. And I believe the Lord going to bless my hands and what I put forth them to do. I believe that, okay? Head and not the tail. Above, only and not beneath. It's not nasty.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's a little bit of the sugar in there.
It's a little bit sugar. It's not.
But not enough to, right, to call it a success. But we definitely appreciate you all. And we might finish this. I heard a lady say that she be harvesting hers. I saw on YouTube. She say they harvest theirs in 30 days after, once they start growing. And I was thinking, how? I don't know. Maybe they okay with this. Maybe they don't need that much sugar.
Once you get to a certain size,
Maybe they don't need that much sugar. Maybe because, you know, everybody don't like sugar. You know, yeah, I had noticed, and this ain't me trying to be funny, but I noticed that I kind of grew up. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm from the hood, but at some point of my life when I became a late teenager, not that late, ninth grade, I ended up in a school that was predominantly all white. And, you know, I might have had a friend or two that, you know, you went to, and when they were coming to our house, they did not know what no Kool-Aid was. But where we came from, you know, we had that, we had Kool-Aid. And it was full of sugar. And I remember my mom's friend came up one time and said, you let your kids drink Kool-Aid? They ain't know nothing about it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just making a quick point. I probably shouldn't have said it, but what I'm telling you is everybody don't like sweet. That's all I'm saying. And I know it's the truth. And I can see now probably why that lady was saying her and her husband harvest they sugar babies. I ain't going to keep feeding Mr. Kindergarten, but we love watermelon. So we eat a lot of watermelon anyway. But we do like our sugar sweet. We like it really sweet. And then when it ain't sweet like that, we still eat it or juice it. We do, don't we? Yeah. And sometimes we'll just mix something with it. I don't care, a pineapple, a little bit of pineapple juice, lemon juice, and it tastes fine to us, okay? That's our sugar, baby. I'll tell you one thing. It's full of seeds. And that's a plus all by itself, even though I'm not going to keep none of these because it just wasn't sweet like that. So I will say I'm not afraid to confess that I did not do well. You want to put these in the compost bin? That I didn't do well with the sugar babies this year. And I still got some growing and some melons growing. But as you all can hear, the locusts, that's a sign that fall is coming. He just had a birthday the other day and he said it. It's that time. The leaves is falling at my birthday time. So maybe the seasons is on point. And I just got too busy today, but I should have been out here earlier today, which I did come out, but I didn't get a chance to get to doing what I needed to do. It felt amazing because y'all know Hurricane Erin, she getting her shoes on. She getting her clothes on. She ready to show herself, okay? So the weather wasn't that bad. Yesterday, fallout weather. But anyway, that was our sugar baby that we just pulled off that we weren't going to get no more sugar probably into that. That is that. We go on with the video go over there to talk about that, okay? So that's it. Let us know when y'all start y'all sugar babies. Especially if you're in zone 7A. Let us know when you start. I know my auntie started hers in April. So that's that. I thought I was going to be able to give y'all an update on my collard beard. And I might have already said this on another video. The reason why I'm not going to do a full thing about it is because I am waiting on something to come in the mail. I got in here. I most definitely had seedlings coming up. I had some germination. That's what I'll say. I had germination. But once we looked in here close, I noticed that some of the leaves was ate up. Caterpillars have invaded, okay? So I kind of looked up inside of my book and on some videos, and it said get me some BT. So I ordered something supposed to be same day delivery. I'm still waiting on it. It did not show because I told you all I'm not going to let nothing just come and just take from us. And I just stand back and do nothing. No. We're going to try to take back what the enemy has stole. I want my bed back. I want to be able to have this bed full of collards, okay? So I'm going to work on that. And if I can just show you, for instance, they already was working on it, okay? So I don't know if it happened, you know, while we was gone. We left somebody to water this bed and to check on it. And I'm thinking she may have left the cover up. That's all I can think of, okay? So, because we covered it up immediately, okay? And I'm going to show you all. Woo! I'm so crazy. I think that I done got stung by one. I don't know. But you see, there they is. There go one.
Kind of blurry.
And here's one. These are caterpillars. I know I done pulled 10 plus out by now. I'm tired of it. So I'm thinking what I might do is I don't know if I should treat the bed first. Put it down in the comments how I should do it. Because I'm definitely thinking about I might have to replant. The locust is coming out. I cannot be out here like that. So I got my little pots inside of here to water. I called myself, I thought I had this bed all together. No, because piss has gotten in there, okay? Then had that big problem up there with my other collars in the beginning. So, or do you think I should just start them in the house? Because I definitely considered just starting them in the house. Coming out, the locust is screaming. And that's why I already been throwing away videos, okay? So, I'm going to close this back up. But I'm trying to get a good day. I need to be out here early in the morning trying to do a video and getting stuff. So my stuff should be here by tomorrow. So maybe I will get out here in the morning and kind of work on this bed and get some things done. Okay, so I'm going to close this video out. I appreciate you all watching to the end. I am the kindergartner. I'm here to learn from you all. Please drop down in those comments. What should I do? Use the BT. If you know a natural remedy that I don't have to use the BT, let me know in the comments, okay? So I can know what to do about this bed. The infestation to me is already there before they really even came up, okay? So do I sprinkle that inside of here? I don't know. I mean, it's a spray. Do I just spray the whole bed and then replant and put more seeds out? I don't know. Let me know, okay? I'm here to learn from you guys and repeat some of the things that I've learned also, okay? So I will catch you guys on my next video. Tell a friend to tell a friend to meet me in the garden, okay? Have a good night.